Alright, look, what I'm about to share with you today is unethical. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a strategy that many dropshippers and semi-scamming brands are using right now to absolutely print money on Meta ads. And Meta is letting it happen. I'm a media buyer. I manage over 30 different businesses. I've scaled my e-commerce business and sold it using paid ads. And here's the thing, I have absolutely nothing to sell you. What I'm about to show you is just the reality of what's happening on Meta's platform right now. And it's wild. So Reuters just dropped this bombshell investigation. And honestly, it confirms what a lot of us in the industry have been seeing for years. Meta, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp is making an absolute fortune from scam ads. We're talking about 16 billions in 2024 alone. That's 10% of their entire revenue coming from ads that themselves internally classify as scams and banned goods. Now, here is where it gets interesting. For legit business owners, for real brands trying to build something sustainable, this is terrible news. Because you are competing against people who don't play by the rules, who overpromise like crazy, and who Meta is essentially letting run wild because it makes them money. But for dropshippers, for people running semi-scamming operations, this is a goldmine. And I've seen it firsthand. Let me give you a perfect example. Let's see MyCalmy. As you can see, we see here 740 results in their ad library, and they have those ads right here. Like if you go into the website, you're going to see that they sell this ring. But this ring, it's just a magnetic ring that they say that it helps with stress, it helps with menopause, it helps with losing weight, like all those things. And basically, they have so many ads here running, like with AI, of course, a lot of them. Like for example, here, there's AI generated older woman in Greece. By the way, I'm in Greece, so I understand like the background. And they are trying to sell to those people by sharing examples like here, like for example, they have stories like my husband asked if I had lipo. I'm 57, and they have like all this copy that they have created and the image of a older woman, of course AI generated, and basically they're selling those rings as they solve real problems in their lives, which is of course something that should get banned by Meta, but it's not. And MyCalmy is making millions, and there are so many dropshippers that they sell this kind of products, basically copying MyCalmy. Like EverCalm, for example. As you can see here, they straight up copy what MyCalmy does and they republish it here. And like them, they are making a lot of money as well. They have a lot of ads running. They have huge amount of people, like they have a lot of traffic in their website, and they sell those kind of products. I mean, don't get me wrong, those strategies really work. And this is what I'm going to cover in the video. But there are so many people that are doing that. And they also use personal Facebook profiles, like this Sophia Living. Of course, she's AI generated and she promotes those kinds of rings. Another one is Viral. They follow their own strategy. As you can see here, they have like some celebrities in their ads, which of course, like it's not something that it is allowed. And they steal those guys, like they sell the same ring as the other people do. So you basically get the point. Those people are making millions using Facebook ads, and Facebook, instead of banning them, they look the other way as they are printing money because they pay Meta a lot of money. This is someone who started as a dropshipper and scaled an empire by pushing the boundaries of what Meta allows. Some of their ads made huge claims, but here's the thing, they work, they scale, and Meta keeps taking their money. The Meta scam economy, the facts. So let me break down what this Reuters report actually found, because it's insane. The account numbers, according to internal Meta documents, the platform shows users approximately 15 billion scam ads every single day. Not a month, not a year, every day. These are ads that Meta own system flags as higher risk, meaning they show clear signs of being fraudulent. And from just these higher risk scam ads, Meta is pulling in about $7 billion annually. How Meta's system works. Here is where it gets really interesting. from a media buyer's perspective. Meta has automated systems that calculate the probability an advertiser is committing a fraud, but they only ban advertisers if their system predicts they're at least 95% certain to be fraudulent. If you're below that threshold, let's say Meta is 80% sure you're running a scam, they don't ban you. Instead, they charge you more for the ads. They call it penalty bidding. Think about that. If Meta suspects you're a scammer but isn't completely sure, they just charge you a premium and keep running your ads. It's literally a scammer tax. Internal documents show that to get banned for financial fraud as a small advertiser, you'd need to get flagged at least 8 times. If you're a high value account, meaning you spend a lot, you could get over 500 strikes before Meta shuts you down. One internal report literally had a section called Scammiest Scammers, where they'd highlight which advertisers got the most complaints that week. And even being named in that report didn't get accounts shut down. What Meta knows? Internal research from Meta shows that their platforms are involved in about 1/3 of all successful scams in the United States. 1/3. An internal review from April found it is easier to advertise scams on Meta platforms than Google. Their own safety staff admitted this. The business strategy. Here's what really shows you Meta's priorities. Internal documents show they plan to reduce scam ad revenue from 10% of total revenue in 2024 down to 7.3% by the end of 2025, then 6% by 2026, and you get the point. Noticing what they're saying? They are not saying they eliminate all scam ads. They are planning a gradual reduction while maintaining billions in scam revenue. Why? Because one document literally states that potential regulatory fines would be much smaller than Meta's revenue from scam ads. They calculate they might face up to 1 billion in fines, but they're making 3.5 billion every 6 months from just the riskiest scam ads. The document concludes that any fine would be less than the cost of any regulatory settlement involving scam ads. What this means for different advertisers. For legit brands, if you're running a legitimate business with a real product, real customer service, real fulfillment, this sucks for you. You're competing against people who overpromise like crazy, make claims they can't back up, get extra chances when they violate policies, get to keep running even when reported. Your truthful, conservative ad creative is up against someone saying their product will solve every problem in the universe. And Meta is letting both of you run. For semi-scammy dropshippers, this is your moment. And I'm not even judging. I've managed accounts that push these boundaries. The reality is you can make massive money on Meta. And Meta won't ban you easily if you're spending. The worst that happens is you pay a penalty rate. Agency ad accounts give you an even more buffer. The gray area. Most dropshippers are running complete scams. They're just overpromising. The product exists. It ships. But the claims in their ads, they're completely exaggerated. And the results? Oversold. The time frames unrealistic. And in 2025, that's basically the norm. The controversial truth. Alright, I'm going to be really honest with you. And some people won't like this. I've seen ad accounts scale from $1,000 per day to $50,000 per day using these tactics. Overpromising, pushing boundaries, making claims that are technically possible but realistically unlikely. And you know what? In the current era, I don't think it actually hurts brand value that much. Think about it. Every brand is overpromising right now. Every fitness product will get you shredded in 30 days. Every skincare product will make you 10 years younger. Every course will make you a millionaire. Every supplement will transform your life. Consumers are really numb to it. They expect exaggeration. They expect those kind of things. They factor it in. Does that make it right? No. But does it work? Absolutely. As a media buyer, my job isn't to be the ethics police. If someone comes to me with real product that ships but wants aggressive marketing, I'm probably going to take the client and I'll probably get them results. If you are going to do this, look, If you're going to implement more aggressive, over-promising strategies for your brand, here's what you need to know. Number 1, use agency ad accounts. This is super crucial. Agency ad accounts have more buffer before bans. They are treated differently by Meta system. If you are going to push boundaries, don't do it from your personal account. 2, understand the game. Meta makes money from borderline advertisers. They are not trying to eliminate you. They are trying to extract maximum revenue while managing regulatory risk. Play within that framework. Number 3, have real fulfillment. There is a difference between overpromising and fraud. Overpromising is saying your product will change someone's life, when it'll really just make things slightly better. Fraud is taking money and not shipping anything. Don't cross that line. Meta is going to ban you for that. Rotate creative aggressively. The more aggressive your claims, the faster your ads will burn out. Have systems to pump out new creative constantly. 5, customer service matters. If you are overpromising, you are going to have unhappy customers. Have a refund policy and customer service that can handle it. This reduces chargeback rates and account risks. Conclusion. So here's the bottom line. Meta is making billions from scam ads. They know it. They've calculated it's worth it. They are planning to reduce it slowly while maintaining massive revenue from questionable advertisers. For legit brands, this creates a challenging environment. For aggressive marketers, it's an opportunity. I'm not here to tell you what's ethical. I'm here to tell you what's happening and what works. Overpromising is king right now on Meta. The platform is designed to reward it financially. Will this change? Maybe, but probably not soon. And probably not completely. That's the reality of advertising in 2026. If you found this valuable, let me know. And if you think I'm completely wrong and this is terrible advice, also let me know. I want to hear it.